Hey Gemini, your August tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. Your theme is Celebrate, represented by the maitake mushroom. So it's time for a little happy dance. You've earned it, you deserve it. Something that you've put a lot of effort into could be paying off at this time. You should be seeing some kind of personal victory in August. I have pulled 3 clarifiers though to help get more information on your upcoming victory. So first you have the Queen of Cups. So this is an emotional victory. It could be something to do with love or heart healing. This is speaking more on how this achievement can make you feel more loved, more loving, more full, happier, a lowered need for external validation. And it also says to nurture and feed that feeling, like adding more logs to a fire. Let it shine and swell in you, and it attracts even more similar results. Next, you have the Two of Wands reversed. So the first thing I got with this was there's no place like home. It shows you very focused on the present and watering the grass where you are. You could be celebrating getting ready to move on, but the focus here is looking back, where you are leaving from. You could be celebrating an ending. It's kind of saying like, thanks for all the memories. Now finally you have the King of Wands. So you're celebrating your power, celebrating from your seat of power. There's huge optimism for the future and your capability to create it according to your vision. Your gravity is at an all-time high. You're like a super attractor, and I feel like you've really needed this to feel on top of your game again. And I hear you saying, I always get what I want. Get it. Okay, getting into your week-to-week forecast. Week 1, you have the Page of Pentacles, so I can see you updating your resume here, buying some healthy food, setting some new exercise habits, planning your budget for the winter, or planning something for the winter. It's very squirrel, preparing for winter vibes. You could be preparing yourself or a child to go back to school. Some of you might be putting in like a little overtime so that you can stack some cash. Now, the Three of Swords you have for week 2. Gets my little Three of Swords disclaimer. This is not mental health advice. This is not therapy. That would be illegal, and I am not qualified. Just tarot. Tarot responsibly. Anyway, the Three of Swords, it represents how our past pain that we all carry affects how we experience the present. And it represents pain being triggered, which means information coming up for review, for processing. Pain is information. So something could come up for processing this week, and it doesn't mean that anything bad is going to happen. Okay, week 3, you have the Queen of Cups. Again, she's making another appearance. And so you have worked on your healing, on nurturing yourself, on reparenting yourself. Yes, there's a little hiccup here, but you're back better than ever, probably emotionally stronger because of the work that you confronted back here. Now, week 4, you have the Hanged Man. It's time to step back and take it all in, survey all that you've accomplished, even reframe some of the things that you first considered disappointments or failures into successes if you can come at it from another direction. This is not an ideal time for bold action, more like radical changes in perspective, radical acceptance, deep humility to cosmic order, and achieving it through, on one hand, seeing just how small you are in the universe, but at the same time that you are the flower of the universe. You are growing from it. It is you. Now for career and finance, you have from the literary tarot the 10 of Parchment or Earth, represented by Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and then the 7 of Ink or Fire, represented by the novel Bisclavre. I think it's a werewolf story. So for the self-employed, you're building an empire, so protect your progress, save your work. If you're working with computers, save your work. If you have people working for you, look out for them, reward loyalty, share with them in your vision. But be mindful to put up boundaries around other people's agendas and other people's visions. Remember that at the end of the day, it is your name on it. Remember that. Now, if you work in an organization, it's sort of similar, protecting your name, protecting your savings maybe. Eyes on the prize is all I can say. It's time to start thinking bigger picture and not lose any more ground. It's a change of mindset from worker bee to queen bee. You have worked so much, and it's time to set up some boundaries around that. Remember how much personal power you have, and remember who you are, and don't let lower vibrational people take it away. That's all I'm saying. Now for love, you have the Knight of Cups with the 5 of Swords. So for couples, this theme is coming up a lot this month about there being no winners and no losers. If you seek to connect, you don't seek to win or to let them win. There is so much love here, and it's a great time to just be loving and to receive love and to trust. The biggest thing in the 5 of Swords represents is resentment. So when that is showing the first signs of popping up, it's time for an emotionally open and vulnerable conversation to reconnect. Remember, no one needs to win, no one needs to lose. The goal is connection. Now for singles, there is a potential love offer coming in, and my advice from these cards is to think long term. And if your reasons for accepting it are genuine and free from anything that could come around and get sticky later, then go for it, because there is potential, there is feeling and emotional intimacy available. But be honest with yourself if this is really what you want, if you're really into them or not, because that's something that could come back to bite you if it is a little bit more casual to you than it is to them. Now, for your affirmation for August, it says, I am doing so well on my life journey. I am proud of myself. So there you go. There is your celebration and your reason to do a little happy dance. So that's what I have for you, Gemini, and I'll talk to you next month. Thank you.